And as you guys see on the thumbnail, the title, the way this video is packaged, MJF, that boy is looking crazy right
There
now.
he
You
is.
know what I'm
wait,
saying,
no,
bro?
that's wrong. Sorry. That's MFT.
Wow. Oh, I see what you did, Kiro. I see what you did. The t-shirt was funny. But yeah, guys, MJF just went heel on us. And I think this is the best MJF for business. I think this is what AEW might have needed with MJF to spice up this character. Because MJF came back. Yes, he was over. But we were wondering, what is this guy doing in the ring with Roosh and all these other guys that I don't know? And very, very, very excited to see what this run is going to look like. We've seen the side of MJF that, you know, AEW fans are used to, and just seeing this happen all again in front of our eyes, man. Kenny, let me start with you, bro. Big AEW mark in here. Let me know how you feeling.
So first off, I would like to say prayers for Daniel Garcia's mother. Hopefully nothing happens to that young lady, because he put it on his mother's life that he was going to win this match, and he absolutely did not. So
Yes.
hopefully his mother's fine. But MJF going back to a heel, I don't think he ever should have been a face, and I don't ever think he really was a face. He's kind of like a tweener. But
yeah. And it happened organically, the whole
yeah,
face.
it happened organically, but this is like him going back into a nasty heel, and I think this is where he's going to work best, because this is where we've already seen him work best. So, I mean, I think it's a good move, but where are we going from here? Because Daniel Garcia at All In is what I don't want to see. So I don't know where we're going, but Kiddo, what do you think?
I exactly agree with your last statement, because something happened that never ever happened before. Even with the first All In before AEW started, I completely skipped an MJF match. I didn't even watch it. And I'm talking about Forbidden Door. When he went up against
Minotauro Nogueira.
Maybe. Who knows? But I skipped it. So this is your number one guy. This is your franchise player. And you make him go against Minotauro, you know what?
Nogueira.
So
In the opening match.
I skipped it. I'll be honest. That was the first time ever I skipped anything related to MJF. If you're going to book him like that, it is going to be a problem. This main event, I mean, it wasn't MJF in it. It was just on the corner of Daniel Garcia. And I somewhat like Daniel Garcia, but this was not the main event match. You could have made it the opening match. It would be perfect for an opening match. But like as far as Tony Khan, I guess he loves this Daniel Garcia guy, and he pushes him so much all the time. It just doesn't work. It doesn't, I guess, have the complete look right now. It doesn't have the promo. It just doesn't have much to be a main eventer. Sure, put him on the show. Not at the main event, though. That's my humble opinion. It felt like this was not earned. So, same thing goes for now his potential upcoming match with Daniel Garcia, though the reason why I say Will Ospreay by mistake is because I'm thinking that Garcia is now written off. We got him up out of here, cancel Christmas on him for now, so we can have the actual Will Ospreay versus MJF match at the pay-per-view. That's what I'm thinking. If not, though, that's going to be bad. MJF turning heel is definitely best for business, but what's also best for business is to do the Will Ospreay versus MJF match at All In at Wembley instead of Daniel Garcia, because man, he can go down somewhere else in another match. That's all I'm saying.
You are correct, because they did kind of write him off after MJF beat the blood out of him.
Oh, yeah.
They took him out on a stretcher. So I guess that is writing off Daniel Garcia. And over the last few weeks, we did see them planting those seeds with MJF and Will Ospreay. So it definitely looks like that's the direction, and I think that's a much better match. But while MJF has been pretty good, can he hang in there with the Will Ospreay? Because everybody Will Ospreay's been going with, they have been going. But I feel like MJF wrestles more of a WWE style, so that's going to be a different type of match.
WWF style?
I think he wrestles the WWE style, in my opinion, because MJF is kind of more ground-based, work a limb. You know, he'll do some flashy moves here and there, but I just don't really see him wrestling like the rest of the AEW wrestlers.
The styles definitely don't mesh. And just to go back, Daniel Garcia did a fine job in the main event tonight. Let's stop.
Fine. He's not a bad wrestler.
The match wasn't bad. No.
Let's stop the slander, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, bro, the thing is, like, I can't, like, we ask for wrestling businesses to build stars. And I'm not saying Daniel Garcia is a star. That's not what I'm saying at all. But at least they're attempting to build somebody new. You know what I'm saying? Like, we asked for, like, WWE, like, oh, please build a new star. And we finally are kind of seeing that with Braun Breaker. And it's like, not to turn the whole conversation that way, but what I'm saying is like, I just like to see the companies try. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But at least the guy can say he got a chance to, be a star. And I think that's where Daniel Garcia is at right now. I think that he is a very good wrestler, talented wrestler. I still think he needs a little more seasoning, but I don't think he did a bad job. So I can't really slander him because I don't think he did a bad one.
I don't think it's the fact that he did a bad job necessarily, but I just think it's the fact that he doesn't have it all together right now. Sure, he can go in the ring and he can wrestle his tail off till the world ends, but so can Dante Martin. So can Darius Martin. So can Private Party. But you got to have something else. Like that wrestling, being able to wrestle anybody in AEW can do that, but you got to have that extra piece. And I just feel like Daniel Garcia doesn't have the look. He just looks like a dude out there. And I think the stupid dance thing gimmick he does, bro, everything has an expiration date, and that dance has expired. People don't even do it on TikTok anymore. So you got to drop it and find something else because right now it's just not working.
Agreed. I think they had tried to have their cake and eat it too at the same time. It's a bit of a problem. You need that build up.
I agree. I mean, with that, like with the whole dance movement thing, if you want to be taken serious as a main, no, bro. If you want to be taken serious as a main eventer too, like I think part of that is also getting rid of that dance while in the match. Like, there's no reason why you should be hitting Will Ospreay in the face with that. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like,
man's head just like, bro, that's what are you
doing? And again, just for a fair comparison, Jey Uso is another guy who's very over with the crowd, but then you see him doing this whole little dancing thing in the middle of the matches that doesn't allow you to take him serious. None of the main eventers do none of that crazy stuff. The only guy that I've seen really get it over in recent memory is MJF with the kangaroo kick.
Even that was tiresome to me, though.
Even that too, like I'm like, all right, bro, like come on, like but you know what I'm saying, get rid of it. But
that's the difference with MJF. He got rid of it, like you were gonna say, I think.
Right, exactly. Yeah, he got rid of it. So I think it's just a matter of, hey, man, you want to be a main eventer, act, and that's just what it's gonna be with me.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say Big E, because Big E tried it, and when he was the WWE champion, but it was not working. Bro,
what you talking about?
Buckles, kissing and humping the title, like Big E when he was the WWE champion. Like, bro was going crazy with the belt. I'm like, yo, what are we doing right now? This is your top guy doing this crazy stuff.
Are you saying we need another Brock Lesnar in AEW so he can take care of some?
But I don't know, man. So MJF, apparently he's not going to be going for the world championship anytime soon. He said, I know when to pick my spots. Right now is not just the time. And him and Swerve have been showing each other love. So if he's not in the title match at All In, I think Will Ospreay may be the best option for him.
For Swerve? Oh, MJF and yeah, I think MJF. So. I think so. Yeah. Plus, you keep Will Ospreay back too for a good while, because both of those guys, like, as soon as they get into a serious championship feud where they have an actual chance to win it, I think they're taking it 99%, both of them. So
yeah, but Will Ospreay does have a championship. So I don't know, what is it, the Continental Galactic?
No, that's the International, which I would say that's the number 2 belt on TV in my opinion.
Wait a minute, so Will Ospreay has an international championship?
Yeah, it's the one that the Continental is held by Okada.
Oh,
bro, you the AEW guy here, bro.
Oh, it's too many belts. That's my problem with AEW. They got too many belts going over the place. So yeah, Okada won it from Eddie Kingston. Who did?
Will Ospreay beat Roderick Strong.
Roderick Strong. You're right. Strong. Too many titles, bro. And Mercedes Moné just brought another one in. I think that's one thing AEW needs to figure out.
Oh, it's been 5 years, buddy.